Now it's time to see who has the heart.
If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners.
This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
Welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill on Highway 72 East in Athens, just off I-65. Don't go away. Applebee's Tailgate Talk is next. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. Call 233-4430 or order online at Applebee's.com and pick your meal up with Carside to go. Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 in Athens, just off I-65. Eating good in the neighborhood. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Check out the WKAC sports page. Go to WKAC1080.com and click on the WKAC sports icon. You can listen to the current sports stream as well as game archives, past coaches shows, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk on demand. If you're on your smartphone, you can stay automatically updated as new items are posted. The WKAC sports page. Another reason why your best source for Limestone County sports is WKAC1080.com and 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is former Auburn wide receiver Willie Gaucher. You are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And good Saturday morning, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening live to Applebee's Tailgate Talk here at the Applebee's location in Athens, Alabama. Tom McClung, Old Tom Cat here alongside Todd the Bod Tomlin. Tojo J. Vassar, and producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And we have got a heck of a show lined up for you today. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, you can call or text us at area code 256-812-1848. That's area code 256-812-1TGT. Find our website online at tailgatetalk.net. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Tailgate Talk AL. Facebook and MeWe. Our pages are listed as Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Subscribe to that Applebee's Tailgate Talk YouTube channel. We've not had any new videos posted in a while, but we're coming back strong next year. We've got brand new equipment here toward the end of this year.
So a brand new camera, right?
And so, yeah, maybe a brand new camera. That's what I'm hoping. Amazon Echo.
I'm still getting used to this brand new equipment we got.
Amazon Echo. Say, Alexa.
Play Tailgate Talk.
Google Home, say, okay, Google.
Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And download the Tailgate Talk app for Android or iPhone, powered by Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. Look for Applebee's Tailgate Talk on iTunes, Amazon Music, Google, Spotify, and other popular podcast platforms. That's 3 P's right there in a row, popular podcast platforms. Say that 3 times real fast, popular podcast platforms. But the show, ladies and gentlemen, we got lined up. We got the voice of the Trash Pandas coming on at the top of the hour, 11 o'clock. Josh Caray will be joining us from Chattanooga. We'll have in-house guests today. Man, don't that feel good?
Yeah.
In-house guests. Coach Michael Parker, Clements High School football coach. Shelby Davis, West Limestone High School football coach. Oscar Bonds, Tanner High School football coach. And then Rusty Brand, Athens Bible School basketball coach. Clay Coleman, I missed y'all last week. I'm sorry I was out. I missed y'all. I love you. Oh, thank you. Clay Coleman, Freak Daddy with the Huntsville Havoc, and AP Steadham, the Swami of the SEC. The Havoc's down to their last game.
It's do or die.
Do or die. Win or go home. It's not winner take all, because if they win, they got to play one more.
Play tomorrow night.
Yeah. So let's toss it over to producer extraordinaire. Bless his heart, he's still dialing these things up. These lights are flashing like crazy. Give us a rundown, buddy.
All right. Scores and more brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy, delivering world-class outpatient care with a purpose. Visit them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com. Softball area tournaments going on, wrapping up. James Clements defeated Austin 9-5. That got them into the title game, where they were shut out by Bob Jones, 12-0. But they're still going on to regional play. So
all right.
Good.
Yes.
Lauderdale County defeated Elkmont 3-2 in their deciding game. So
wow.
They will both move on to regional play there, and so that's pretty much all we've got for our local schools. Still doing stuff, playing things. Upcoming guests, we will have Terry Fry. He's author of Third Down and a War to Go, Horns, Hogs, and Nixon Coming, March 1939 Before the Madness. A lot of his sports books are kind of connected with other historical things going on. Now, he's got, I think, 1 or 2 fact-based novels. Mm-hmm. So, they're not all, I guess they might be partially fiction. But other than that, that's what we've got. So it looks like some interesting books that he's got out there. So that's Scores and More, brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy, delivering world-class outpatient care with a purpose. Visit them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
Did you see where that girl from Athens hit that 2-run dinger?
Yeah.
Walk off.
Yeah. That's pretty
Sorry, cool. I don't know. Can't remember her name, but.
And Hartsville beat, who's they played? I can't remember who they played right off, but they won yesterday 7-0. This is the first time they've been back in the semifinals in baseball since 2000.
Oh, this is baseball? Yeah. Because back then, I think they won the state championship, if I'm not mistaken.
I think they play either Chelsea or Gardendale this coming weekend. It'll be in Hartsville. A chance to go to Montgomery.
Sweet.
We also had mentioned our ABA North Alabama War Dogs. Their season came to an end about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. They got beat by St. Louis Spirits, 135-131 in overtime in the first round of the ABA playoffs. But they also have so they ended up 15-2.
This is what, third season?
Second season.
Second season?
Yeah,
Even
the
better.
third. They ended up 15-2, ranked third overall. So that's that's pretty good.
Very
for
successful season.
2-year season. But they've got tryouts coming out. If anybody's interested, you can go to War Dogs B-Ball, which of course stands for basketball. So wardogsbball.com/tryouts. First round is June 5th rather, from 4 to 8. June 6th from 12 to 3. That's going to be in Decatur at I believe the Boys and Girls Center. Second round is going to be in Huntsville, July 24th and 25th. Registration fee, if you go ahead and sign up, is $50 if you sign up by June 2nd, and it'll be $75 at the door. I know it sounds like a lot, but you're getting an opportunity to play kind of semi-professional basketball. So
exactly.
And obviously, the last 2 years, War Dogs have been really good. So
yep.
If
you can make it,
yeah.
You
and
can
I think
make
they're
the
in need
grade,
of point guards. So if you're a point guard out there or guard, try out, see what you can do to help the War Dogs out.
Absolutely.
So what y'all think about that park crossing in Lanier softball game?
How you scoring 45 runs and only have 5 hits? I don't know.
Well, wasn't it like 28 walks or something by one team? And
one team had 6 errors, the other had 8 errors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in case y'all hadn't heard, final score was Park Crossing 46, Sydney Lanier 45.
If I'd have been,
to get to win.
If I'd been the umpire of that game, there'd have been some discussion for more financial, whatever after the end of the game.
Just $25 a game ain't gonna cut it tonight.
I just called them out of 3 games, so you're at least gonna throw in a snow cone, buddy.
Yep, free snow cone.
Almost 5 hours.
Yeah.
Good gravy.
A lot of overtime there.
I've never heard of park crossings.
Neither.
I don't know. Maybe a private school. I don't know.
Yeah, so
Google search on it.
Google search on it. Is it y'all keeping up with the Trash Pandas?
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah.
It seems like when the storm came through, the bats woke up.
They did, didn't they?
Yes, past 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
So
finally be back at home this week. I think Tuesday night.
Tuesday night's home game. I don't have tickets for that, but I have tickets for the Thursday game. Rain, stay away. Come again some other day.
It's supposed to move in. I know that.
Yeah. That's for sure. Well, it's time to take a quick break. This has been a fun first segment, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Go to your Amazon Echo and say Play Tailgate Talk, or your Google Home device and say Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk, and hear the show in crystal clear quality. We'll be back with more Tailgate Talk after this. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
If you're running out of space and a yard sale just isn't an option, Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage gives you the choice. Midpoint Storage on Highway 72 East has traditional or climate-controlled units along with spaces for your boat or RV. Buddy Box offers convenient, secured, portable storage units delivered right to your home. They're both locally owned, too. Call 256-800-4249. Look for them on Facebook or online at midpoint.storage.com or buddyboxstorage.com. It's a win-win situation. Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage. 256-800-4249.
Ardmore Telephone Company has been operating right here in your community since the 1950s. Over the years, we've brought you advanced communication services such as telephone, high-speed internet, and security systems. And going forward, we'll be right here ready to provide you with innovative services and the high level of customer service you've come to expect. At Ardmore Telephone, our proof is the test of time, running decades deep. We're Ardmore Telephone, and we are here to stay. For more details, call 1-800-830-9946 or visit ardmore.net.
Accidents happen. It's a part of life. So next time a wreck is a part of your life, Sides Auto Body Repair is there to lend a hand. Since 1987, Sides Auto Body Repair has been guiding customers through the repair process with as little stress as possible, offering free estimates, a limited lifetime warranty on their work, as well as saving you the headache of handling the insurance paperwork. They're also ICAR Platinum certified and can boast over 60 years of combined experience. Call their Highway 72 West location at 230-6464 or Highway 72 East at 444-0729. Either way, call them first. Sides Auto Body Repair. WKAC wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to WKAC1080.com throughout the school year and click on the Tailgate Talk icon to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is James Clements boys basketball coach Francis Sullivan, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, old Tom Cat alongside Todd DeBod, Tomlin, Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. We're hoping to get back in touch with Freak Daddy Clay Coleman. He's busy a little bit this time of the day, so
he might be out riding the roads.
Figuring out what we're going to do to win this must-win game tonight.
Yeah, they dropped the last game, our first game of the series, 1-4 against Macon, and
we don't like Macon.
Even though they used to be the Whoopie.
Yeah,
I didn't like them back then. Man, they used to fight. You talking about Matt Barnaby's dad?
Yeah,
he was in there. Him and Goose and all of them.
Yeah.
If whenever Macon was coming to town, there was going to be a fight.
It on. Yeah,
I seen them fight one time, and they fought inside. They fought in the tunnel, in the benches. They was fighting on the ice.
When they were the Whoopie, we were over there. And one of the guys, there was a son and father, and the son was like older, like in his 20s.
Yeah.
And they were at every game, man. Sat in the same place every game. Well, a fight broke out in the benches.
Yeah.
And we're watching and we're hollering, right, man, kill them, whatever.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, man, security's over there. They're in the Rockets. They're pulling somebody out. The son had gotten up, ran all the way across the concourse, down the steps, and jumped into the
fight.
To the visitor, to the Macon Whoopie side. Oh, my God. It was awesome.
And
you do it nowadays, you're going to jail for a week at least.
In the other bracket, Pensacola on the road beat Knoxville the other night 5-2. So so Pensacola's at home tonight, so they could finish it off too. So
and they're the number one seed, right?
Yeah,
I believe that's right. Yeah. So,
well, Knoxville's number. I mean, Macon's number one.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I thought.
I remember one time sitting over there, and it was one of those nights where people wasn't really big fight night, but there was lots of pushing and shoving going on. All of a sudden, to the left, two hot chicks with big hair. They start going at it, man.
Nice.
I'm talking hair pulling. One girl who had the high ground, she had one of them big cobbly heels, kicked her right there in the ribs, man.
You know what? Those were those two girls that were fighting over me, Jay.
Is that what that was?
Yeah,
I knew they was fighting over somebody.
That was that night.
They were fighting over Todd.
Somebody said something about his bod, and that's all.
That's right. It was on. They were like, "It's mine." I was like,
one of them got a fingernail pulled out too.
Speaking of fights, what about the Rangers and the Capitals?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
that was some brutality.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to say all that cleaned up out of hockey, but I don't know. I just think it's bred and part of the tradition, history.
It's part of it.
It's just part of it.
Just like wrestling.
Heck yeah.
Now, see, I went Thursday night, and it seemed like they were jumping into the refs were jumping into the fray quicker than they.
They always do
in the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't thinking about
And that's
that.
when they should let them go.
I just thought maybe it was a COVID thing, you know.
No.
Which, I mean, you know, if you think about it, you know, they're doing your service. You're trying to keep your best players on the ice and not get, you know, thrown in the box for, 10 minutes.
Game misconduct or something like that.
Or game misconduct. But still, man, we're there to see some blood.
and
Drip the ice.
And then sad news coming out of the week is UAH's having to shut down hockey because they can't find a conference to.
Yeah, one of these guys here contributed to it. And he was really ticked.
I was ticked.
Yeah.
I took it down. But I was
Did you really?
I took it down.
Okay, I saw it. But
well, I mean, a whole bunch of people
everybody
raised all this
contributed
money
for it. Yes.
And it's not the money;
guess
it's just
somebody
the
got
effort. I mean,
Yeah.
I had friends who were involved in that,
Yeah.
and they did a wonderful job and worked hard to see. I mean, don't give me that. I mean,
well, they're not saying never. So
yeah, they still just trying to find conferences.
Restarts are always tough. I mean,
Yes.
you know what I mean? You drop off for a season or two, and then you try to jump back in, and now you have to recruit the whole team.
Yeah,
and,
then you got to start from the bottom.
It's,
Okay, so we've got Clay on the phone.
Ladies and gentlemen, he has arrived.
Yeah.
He's figured out the game plan for tonight.
Yes. So
hang on. Got your intro here.
Time to put the intro on.
When you're born in this world, you're given a ticket to the freak show.
So you're a control phrases?
It's just a freak show anyway.
And there we go. Possibly the best intro theme ever created in radio history.
I didn't know Tim was a mixer.
And Tim's Mixmaster Lambert there. Are you still with us, Clay?
Yeah, I am. That's the first time I've got to actually hear it.
Yeah, us too. Tim's got brand new equipment.
Awesome.
Yeah, Tim's got brand new equipment for next year. So,
we need him mixing songs during the intermission of Havoc game.
Exactly.
We'd have everybody dancing in the seats.
That's one thing that has been proposed for next year. Actually, they have. I showed up one game with my turntables and played some stuff, and they're possibly thinking about me doing that next year. So maybe I'll just let Tim do it.
I was saying, good grief, dude! You got enough on your plate with that spinning record.
you would think that was the case, but I don't know what it is. My wife says that she just. Well, I probably can't say on the radio what she says it is, but yeah, I have a problem of saying no a lot. So.
Well, now, is there a new arena announcer for the games?
We had our guy couldn't be there for that night, so they did have a guy that was filling in for Bill, the guy that normally does.
Well, that's what caused us to get beat. We didn't have the
problem.
normal.
We didn't have our normal announcer.
That's exactly.
I know, that's right. Yeah, and I don't know what's going on with the guys. I mean, it's one of these things where I think in sports in general, you just have a gut check or whatever, and I don't know if the guys just kind of. The other night looked like they just. I hate to say it, but it looked like they just kind of gave up. And
yeah.
And I don't know. Yeah, definitely Macon's a good team, so I'm not going to take anything away from them, but. Just there's a little bit missing, from the team as far as just people that will, stand up. I'm not saying you have to have an enforcer or a fighter, but there's things that were done the other night where you pushed around and it's kind of like, okay, guys, you need to have somebody that kind of regulates that, and we don't have it. So
Somebody
I don't know
stop that mess.
Yeah. That's the one thing people always look at, like the enforcer character. It's not necessarily someone that goes out and fights. It's just literally a lot of times it's someone that just kind of in baseball, it's the ball that's a little too close inside, but just let them know that hey, you need to readjust.
Yeah, just a good hard check into the boards or something to excite the team and the crowd, and
yeah. So, but yeah, I apologize. Maybe I'm trying to get a hold of me. I'm actually went and visited. I'm up in Hazel Green right now for a middle school football game, watching some
nice
Hazel Green and Williams. I hadn't been up to the Hazel Green Stadium before, so one of the kids the guy that helps train my son, he's a coach at Williams, so we're up watching some. Just good to be. Gosh, it just feels so good. I was like, I'm getting up at 10 o'clock and breathe some fresh air and watch some football. I'm ready.
Yeah. I'm sorry, did you say get up at 10?
Yeah. I was actually looking to see if they had any equipment that fit me. I'm ready to go out and help.
So Clay, looks like Pensacola picked up the win the other night in Knoxville, so they could clinch it home tonight.
Oh, well, I guess they actually technically they beat Knoxville, so that should be the win, right? If I'm not mistaken.
So they already played 3 games?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So they went in. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I thought they only just
so
played
they're just
one.
sitting back waiting then.
Yeah, they played Wednesday, and that's another. I mean, that'd be a good advantage for them to have, no matter who they're playing. If Huntsville has to take it further into the full 3 games to do it, I mean, that'd be harder on making it more rest for Pensacola. But you had the best 2 out of 3 for both of them. So
gotcha.
Pensacola had won both. They beat them on Wednesday night, the night before our game, and then played that game there in Pensacola and won that one.
So they haven't got to win tonight and tomorrow night, right? Tomorrow night's game is it's necessary.
Do or die on either one of them. Yep.
Yeah, and then the final game is Thursday night, right?
Yeah.
The first game of the finals is Thursday.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So hopefully we can win tonight, tomorrow, and then see what happens. Extend it. I'm not trying to be the pessimist or whatever, but I don't know. I mean, Macon just looks really tough.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the team. They've only lost 6 games all year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they'll set a record. Even though it's a different season, I don't think that anybody has ever. I think 10 losses. I think is the lowest amount. So right now would have the lowest amount of losses in a season. Granted, the season a little bit shorter, but
Well, now,
there's a good team.
We talked last year about the Havocs, or maybe it was year before, about the Havocs' road record being really more favorable than their home record. How's it been this year? I haven't really looked at the.
Not good either way, really.
Yeah.
I think we barely got. I don't think we're 500. So yeah, it's just those 2 teams, Knoxville and Macon are just the 2 best teams. And the crazy part is, you'll look at it. I mean, you don't want to take anything away from them, but it's a lot of the Macon team is Peoria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when the season ends, a lot of those guys are going to go back. So it's just a weird element. There's going to be a lot of rebuilding. I don't know. The guys from the Havoc side of things, none of them talked about it until after the season. Some of them don't even decide till late into the summer. But I mean, you got some of those guys that, the tenure of those players are not very long. So I mean, guys like Nolan Kaiser and Pete Sakalis and even Tyler Piacentini. Those are guys that they're according to like the wear and tear on the body of the minor league guy. I mean, 4 or 5 years, that's usually it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what'll be. I mean, it'll be another challenge for Coach Satilio, but this may be a year that everybody's going to feel that same challenge because, like I said, there's just some teams, and we're adding a team next year. I think they're trying to see if they can add another one to make it an even 12, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But it's hopefully be growing and get back in.
That's another team in Illinois, right?
Yes. I can't. I went blank. I'm going blank on the name.
Danville, Illinois, I think.
Yeah. What's the furthest you think that the league would want to go out and recruit a new team?
I think they're going to try to keep that north and south corridor. Hopefully they get to one, they split them, and I would say that they try to keep it where there's no more than an 8 to 10 hour drive for teams. But I mean, if you get those up there, and as long as it's still within the distance of the northern teams or whatever, that would be good. But yeah, I think really honestly, I mean, I think next year will be record setting for a lot of teams. I think people are chomping at the bit. I got my vaccine the other day. I came out today and I was like, I'm not wearing a mask. I haven't got the shot. So. You don't get those in my world.
I miss those games against the Memphis River Kings.
Oh yeah, those good.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, there's some areas, and I think the Memphis area was a tough area because it was in South Haven.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they it was just hard to market to such a big market. But yeah, I think there's some teams, and as next year, some of these ECHL teams, they had a year they had to set out, and they're deep financial, and the system in the SPHL right now financially is a better shot than what they have, because when they get into the ECHL, they have to pay you may have a certain increased salary cap, and then also there's a players union, which really makes things.
Oh, really?
I didn't realize that.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that's where it makes it harder and tougher on these guys, because with the players union, if you have a guy, I say kid, but let's say you have someone that's engaged or married, well, the team has to provide a living space for them alone, not sharing it with somebody else. That at expense, and then they have a guaranteed set pay if they are married or have children. Or yeah, so that's I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but the SPHL's been able to survive without having to do that. So that's been able to keep the cost. And
that would be an incentive for me to get a fake engagement going. Say, hey, sweetie, just.
No, absolutely.
This ring's temporary, but hey, let's do it.
Yeah, but even then, though, the money's not what most people think it is.
I'm sure. Yeah.
That's the thing. It's the salary cap for our team is $5,600 for the 19 guys or whatever. And if you do the math and you divide that up and look at some of the guys are veterans or are a little bit older that are going to get more money. They're getting sometimes some of them are getting $400 a week. Some of them are getting, $150 a week. So it's like, they're definitely not in it for the
not in it for the money.
For the money, no. They wear a suit and hopefully a cute little Southern girl says, "I'd love to marry you."
That'd be worth it all on its own, man.
Yeah, right.
Bring it on down. Well, hey, brother, enjoy your football today. It's time for us to take a break.
Absolutely.
Hey, hope to see you scratching next year, man.
That'd be fun. Yeah,
sure. Call down there and get them fired up.
And hopefully this time next week we're talking about the next series.
Exactly.
Not next season. So.
Right.
Absolutely.
All right, Clay.
See you guys.
See you, man.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Clay Coleman, the Freak Daddy, our Huntsville Havoc hookup. And it's time to take a break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
From day one, First National Bank has been built on a strong foundation of community first. First to lend a helping hand, first to help with community events and fundraisers, first to support local students, athletic programs, and civic organizations, first to support events like United Way, Relay for Life, and many more charitable events, and most importantly, working for our great community. Without you, there'd be no First National Bank. Making communities great together, that's what we strive for.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Smith's Heating and Cooling in Elkmont is your friendly local contractor servicing most brands of equipment and proudly installing industry-leading Rheem systems. Whether it's an air conditioner, gas furnace, heat pump, or indoor air quality system, Smith's Heating and Cooling takes pride in their exceptional installation and 24/7 customer service after the fact. They offer financing too. Call 777-5450 today to schedule an appointment or a free no-obligation consultation. Smith's Heating and Cooling. Call 777-5450. Visit them on Facebook or online at smithsheatingandcoolingllc.com. If you're looking for that special gift for that special someone, it's waiting for you at Tammy's Fine Jewelry in Athens, a boutique jewelry store offering designs to fit your individual style, from classic to contemporary. Tammy's Fine Jewelry has bridal and gemstone jewelry just for you. Whether you want to spend $10,000 or $10,000, you get the same friendly service. Visit them on Facebook or just come fall in love at Tammy's Fine Jewelry, 206 West Market Street in Athens.
This is Todd the Bod at Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Y'all know how great I sound every week on the radio. You can't imagine how good I look from getting my hair cut from Tammy and all the girls at Shireman's Barbershop. Please go see them at 115 North Marion Street and tell them Todd the Bod sent you.
Hey guys, this is Joanna for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. Many of you are searching for Bible study materials for your Bible classes. Our best-selling Bible curriculum, Discovering God's Way, is a reliable tool for teaching students of all ages through the Bible in its entirety. We're sure you'll love this curriculum, and if you'd like to see other options of Bible classes, we'll be happy to help you select from our topical studies. So stop struggling with the search and come by and let us help you select reliable and meaningful study materials for your class today. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with the Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hi, this is Jason Medovich, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here. Tom McClung, Old Tom Cat, alongside Todd the Bod. I'm just going to start calling him the Bod. You know, don't even get to Todd calling him
some girls photo him at the hockey game.
I know, right? Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and we've got a coach here. We hadn't seen him. How long has it been? 2 years since we had the.
Yeah, it's been about 2 years. Yeah.
And he walks in. Coach Parker's like a
swole up like
spark plug, my fire plug, man. And I'm like, Coach, you know, and you just been. He said, "Oh, I'm just trying to lose weight." He's been hitting iron, ain't he, Todd?
Yeah. Man, looks good.
So what was it? What was it you said a little while ago, Todd? That's how you show the kids. You know?
That's what I said. It's an advantage when you got a coach comes in, he's ripped, you know, and he's sitting there trying to get on everybody to work out. And and you know, if it was somebody like me, they're like, "Yeah, dude, you're the one that needs to be in the gym." But, you know, you got a coach that's throwing around weights all day long, and they're like, "Oh my God, if he can do it, we can do it." I hope. You know?
Yeah, we better straighten up. Right. But then, Coach, you said you walk outside the door.
As old as I do, you always got an excuse.
Yeah,
there's always a good excuse now. I'm too old to do all that.
So,
football
third
time.
or fourth year?
This is my third year. Ending up third year.
Yeah.
I'll be starting fourth year next year.
Good.
Exciting. You know, y'all have had some good success, and we hear nothing, absolutely nothing but good things about when people talk about Clements football, the things that you've been able to do, and not just the wins and losses, Coach.
Right.
It's the atmosphere, the environment that you've created. The kids buying in for the most part, it seems, and
the culture it's changing. It's been a slow go. You know, it's hard to change a culture that's been around a long time. So, we're making progress. You know, last year about February, March, I could see us turning the corner, and then COVID hit us. Yeah. Well, our mentality just was not there for the kids just to go out and do it on their own. You know, so we fell back a few steps during COVID. So
you had a younger team last year.
I graduated a good bit, but I had a young, experienced
team. Yeah. But still, you know, for something like that to hit and listen, even if that doesn't hit, man, you know, you've got football's any sport really, but you know, it's a lot of sacrifice. You got to be willing to work during the off season, during, you know, when coach or somebody's not around. You know, you got to do those things off the field to prepare yourself for you know, spring training, and especially during these summer months that are coming up. Right. You cannot, you know, hit school in August out of shape, or you know, you're not just hurting yourself, you're hurting the whole team.
Yeah,
you know,
and not to mention the ire of the coach.
Yeah,
right. I mean, you know, and I put workouts on social media every week for them to do, and you know, after about 5 weeks of it, I get on Facebook one day and I saw one of my players on the river fishing, and I'm thinking, he's lost 20 pounds, and he didn't have 20 pounds to lose.
Is that from the workouts that you had?
No, that's from not
working out.
Gotcha.
Fishing.
From the fishing on the river. Huh?
Right. So, you know, it was a great kid. He got back in the weight room once we got started. He gained some of the weight back. But
he set himself behind.
You know, we fall behind, and that's the mentality that we fight quite a bit. But, you know, we're overcoming it. You know, this past week we doing spring training. We started last Friday because yesterday was prom. So I was going to give them Friday off. And then Tuesday hit, storms hit.
Right. Yeah.
So the mentality, for an example, you know, the mentality is, I told them Monday, the storms may get us tomorrow. I said, you have an option to go in the gym. If you want to go in the gym, that's fine. We don't get a whole lot of work done in the gym, but if you want to go in there tomorrow, we will, if it's stormy. Coach, can we come in Friday morning at 6 o'clock? Absolutely. So we went in yesterday morning at 6 o'clock and did about an hour and a half practice, and then they went and had prom last night. So that's the mentality that we're getting toward. I mean, you know, where it was the other way quite a bit. Now, you know, 90% of them bought in and doing what it takes. So,
And you said the spring game was?
Spring game's next Friday with Tanner at our place at 7 o'clock. You know, I'm not told Coach Bonds the other day, I'm not really concerned about Tanner. I'm concerned about Clements. You know, and I hadn't watched a whole lot of film on him. I'm sure he'll be doing something different than the film anyway. So I'm more worried about us fixing our problems, because after I have watched a whole lot of film on us, and there's a whole lot of things we got to fix. So you know, So we've been working more on us than anybody.
What time is the game?
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
How often, if at all, or at all, does what happens you see in the spring change between that and then fall? Like, you play the spring game, you analyze it all. I'm gonna put this kid here. I think maybe that kid will be great there. And then summer goes by, you start your tryouts, and then some kids have lost 20 pounds, some have gained 20 pounds.
Right.
Depending. I mean, is it a big change between spring and fall usually, or is it just a few things you have to tweak?
Not necessarily for us because we're a small school, and I don't have a whole lot of competition at each position. I have one or two deep, and that's about as far as we get. So, like Brady Moore right now, he's about 6 foot, weighing about 245. As a 10th grader right now, he'll be 11th grader next year. But he runs a 5-flat 40.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's
not bad.
Now, who's his dad?
245.
It's John Moore.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. John helps us. He's on my he's on
that
my
whole
staff,
family's.
so.
Yeah, I
giants,
say
big people. So he's not
going to stop at 5'10".
No, he'll be 6'4" probably.
No, he looks like a man playing a boy's sport.
Yeah, he is. He's a big kid.
So he squatted the other day. He squatted 615. And that's
holy crap. That's pretty darn good for especially 6 foot 10th grade. I mean, daggone.
Yeah, he's always been strong in his legs, and you can see it this spring. You can see it developing.
Yeah.
His body's catching up with his strength, and his mindset's catching up with his strength.
Good. Do you have a hard time with the kids putting as much effort into legs as they do the upper body? When you're at that age, right?
You want to look like
you want to look like the man, and then you're walking around with huge shoulders down to that V cut, and then your legs look like pencil sticks.
Right.
I mean, do you have a hard time getting those guys to buy into that?
I really haven't a whole lot because they like the lower body, which I've preached it ever since I've been there.
Gotta have it.
I come in telling them, waist down, get your money, waist up, get your honey.
I love it. Yeah.
So they do well with leg work.
That's good.
And it may be because they don't have a choice. I force it. I push it. We don't spend a whole lot of time on upper body. We do once, twice a week, but that's about it.
Now, how many seniors you got for this upcoming season?
I got 7 right now. I got 7 seniors and pretty experienced. These guys have been rocked around quite a bit since the 10th grade. They've been hit by some pretty good football players. So it's their time to shine.
I was just going to say that.
Mental and physical maturity matter a lot.
To be able to go out on a winning note. How many of those 7, or not just 7, how many are you looking at possibly playing both ways?
Probably about 5 out of 7 play both ways. Yeah.
Smaller school, I know a lot of times you got to do that, and both sides of the ball, special teams, anything else in between. Sometimes
they will all get significant playing time on both sides, but probably about 5 of them start both ways, which is good. I mean, at 3A football, if you can start 6 that don't go one way or that don't go both ways.
Oh yeah, you've done some.
Great, yeah.
Do you feel like you got any kids walking the hallway that could possibly help you that are maybe teetering on coming out and just hadn't quite bit that bullet yet?
I have talked to Jason Black on the way over here, and I have a couple.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Now, he bragged on you guys.
I know. We love Jason.
Sure he did.
I love Jason. He's a big, huge Auburn fan.
Yeah.
Man, he'll get along real good.
Yeah, bless his heart.
Thank you,
anyway. But no, I've got a couple that I'd like to get out, but not a lot, man. I mean, what football players we have is pretty much out, and it's not a whole lot of them, but, we work.
I'm sure as a coach, it's frustrating if you ever do see those 1 or 2 kids like, oh, my God, man, he can help us so much. And, you're trying to entice them, encourage them, and they're like, no, dude.
Now, it is.
Have you got your schedule finalized?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same schedule as last year, except it's flip-flop. Home and away is flip-flopped.
That's easy.
Yeah, we open up Wilson at home, and then we have
That's
West.
Week 0? Or? Okay.
Yeah, it's week 0, and then we have West Limestone the following week. And then we're off. So if we can survive those 2 and stay healthy, the region players start the following
What's the
week.
date on the week 0?
I think 19th, August 19th.
August 19th.
When school start? First week?
Yeah, first week.
Now you start fall practice earlier, right?
You can, yeah. You can start it earlier if you don't have a spring.
Okay.
But the state allows us to go in helmets all through July anyway.
Yeah.
So I decided to do a spring, and then that week where we start, we do a whole lot of conditioning with helmets on, and we ain't gonna go out with pads on either, things like that, but we're still gonna be conditioning that week.
Yeah. Which at that point is the biggest thing anyway. You can't really do the other things you want to implement until the kids are in shape to do it.
Right, right.
What about your teams in your region? They're gonna be tough again.
Our region's not real tough. I mean, I'm just being honest. It's not, but we fall right in the mix there. I think we have a chance. We just got to stay healthy. Yeah. But I believe we'll have a chance. If we can survive those first 2 weeks, playing the bigger schools and stay healthy, I think we'll be okay.
We're just looking forward to everybody in the stands and the cheerleaders, everybody participating, and get back to some normalcy.
Let's do. I hope we have a crowd.
One colt to another. Good luck.
Absolutely. And good luck Friday night against Tanner, even though I'm a Rattler. So good luck. No injuries.
And then
he says that to your face.
And I'm an Auburn fan too.
I'll tell you what he says later when
you're right.
after he leaves. I'm telling you.
Thanks for coming and joining us, Coach. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Congratulations to Lindsay Lane's Samuel Hogue, our Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Samuel picks up a gift card from the Athens Applebee's and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from Got You Covered Screen Printing and more. Go to tailgatetalk.net and enter your nominations for future polls. A new poll goes up on Sunday. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy.
This is Bella LaFontaine with Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We take care of all the basics. We take care of cockroaches, ants, wasps. As far as rodents go, most places they'll trap or poison, and that's the end of it. What we do is we're actually going to find the entry points, and we're going to take care of that for you. We do a lot of work with a lot of realtors here in town to bring houses to the closing table. So one of the big things about us is that we're not a sales company. We are a service provider. So we're not looking to meet a sales quota. We're looking to get a house ready to go to closing and get our customers taken care of. This is Bella LaFontaine, Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We are located at 3413 6th Avenue in Huntsville, Alabama. Phone number is 256-701-7095.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. The Play Action Sports Report is back in podcast form. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
Hey, this is Upmont Girls basketball coach Tom Waller, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here on WKAC, the Big 1080. We have Coach Shelby Davis, head coach of the West Limestone Wildcats football program after a successful run.
Yeah.
He's a brand new daddy. Did y'all know that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the baby girl, dude.
Thank you.
A lot of congratulations all the way around, from a great football season to becoming a dad to just, that's a lot of life-changing stuff going on in a short time, Coach.
No doubt.
Are you getting any rest?
We are now.
Finally.
That first month or two, I was like, man, this is
what
a
are we
struggle.
doing?
Well, you keep having those girls, you're going to be putting those posts out like Coach Taylor does.
That's right. That's right. No, thank God for my wife. She's awesome. She does it all. So
yeah.
Now she teaches, right?
She does. She
still teach.
Yeah.
Okay.
She went back. After her leave was up, and she kind of didn't want to, and I kind of said, I think it'd be good for you.
I think it'd be good for the fam.
Yeah.
Hey, the second day on the way home, she called me and said, thanks for pushing me to go back. You were right. So.
Well, many days, gives you a break from your children, right, or the babies. She teaches elementary school, right?
Yeah, she loves what she does. She loves those kids, and it's awesome to see what excitement that brings her.
Well, that's good.
Well, Coach, you're coming off a football season where multiple kids are playing college football.
Yeah, that's right. I was looking at it yesterday. We actually had Hagen Rouse, Preston Miller, and of course River all signed. Thorne, Slayton, and Travis Newman both had multiple offers, just deciding, they didn't want to play. And,
gotcha.
Cam Williams, who moved over to Brooks, he signed with UNA the other day. So that was potentially six off of one team, which is pretty rare for a 4A school.
I was just
and Davis kid, did he go to the Tennessee Valley Prep Academy?
He did, and then transferred to Kentucky Christian.
Okay.
So,
really?
Yeah, I'm not sure about his status right now.
But a lot of that's testament to you and your staff, because coming from being a smaller school, it's not like there's tons of athletes per se walking the hallway. So
we take pride.
You
in
coached
that.
them up.
Yeah, and we we want to, if that's something they want to do and that's their dream, we want to try to help them achieve their dream. So Coach Young really helps with that recruitment part of it. And yesterday we had a couple coaches stop through, which was awesome. It was the first time in a long time they've been able to get back on campus. So, it's exciting to see those guys get that opportunity to go do what they love, and to keep themselves in a situation where they have that opportunity is tough. So I'm glad to see them get rewarded for that.
Now, we also saw on social media where you posted some of the max reps from some of your kids.
Yeah, we maxed out the last couple of weeks, and it's really, really starting to show, especially in I'd say our 9th grade group, who were 7th graders when we got here. So, they've had it from the very beginning, and some of them are doing more than what some of the seniors just graduated were doing. So,
wow,
that just shows you what consistency and doing,
a structured weight program,
the process and all that stuff, it works, and man, they see it and they believe in it.
I was just going to say, with the kids buying into it, which is what you got to have,
no doubt,
obviously helps. Going back to the success and a lot of these kids going on and signing with college or having an opportunity to. With that said, that means you've lost a lot of really good players.
Yeah.
So
but you still got your 6'8" quarterback, right?
That's right. I don't know the 6'8", but
he was tall and lanky.
Yesterday, when the coaches were coming through, and they want to see the 22 guys, and again, I've got 5, 6, 7 guys that we're trying to help get somewhere. So when we graduated 14, 11 of those 14 started. So that's what made that class really, really special. Some big guys. But this next class, we got 16 coming. 16, 17 seniors coming next year. And we'll have a junior class who now has over 20 kids in it. So,
Coach, it sounds like there's all of the males in the classes are playing football.
Well, we've really hit the, having the coaches in the building now, and them, staying on the kids and recruiting them and getting them out there, and it's really shown. Our numbers
it makes
really
a big deal. I think you bring up a good point. Having the coaches there that are in the hallways and and can constantly not monitor per se, but just fist bump of encouragement along the day.
That's right.
Make sure you work on that English test, or whatever. Don't forget that workout this morning, or whatever it might be. But I think that does make a difference as the year goes on.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, you were only 5 minutes early to work out this morning. I thought tomorrow I want you there 10 minutes early.
Yeah, I wish they were early.
Be like me running in on 2 wheels. I'm late for everything.
That's all right, Todd. We love you anyway.
I make it.
But you said you're not going to have a spring game this year.
We're not. I really anticipated our baseball team being in third, fourth round, or even further, and unfortunately that didn't happen. So, the state gives us a choice now, and I just think it benefits us. We've got about 60 kids on varsity. Half of them play 2 or 3 sports or more.
Right.
So they need a break. A lot of people don't understand. These are just kids, and they need a break. We hammer them pretty hard in the weight room as it is, and so they need that break. And I just felt like since they're giving us the choice, I'd rather be able to start practice a week earlier in the fall. And now that we get that scrimmage in, we was able to schedule a scrimmage with Madison County August 13th. So we can. Scrimmage and then, take a couple weeks to evaluate and get ready for Clements. And I just think that benefits us as a program better and gives our kids a break. And, last thing you want to do is burn them out.
Yeah. Right. Was it hard to find somebody to play? Because I'm sure most teams go the spring route.
No, it's kind of the way I'm actually surprised more people are doing spring. I think a lot of new coaches that just got hired, and I saw something the other day, there was like 90 new head football coaching changes in the state. Wow. So
that's incredible.
That is a lot, and so I think a lot of those guys, if they were able to get in there early enough, they want to get those kids out there and get a look at them on the hoof, and before fall gets here. But
I like that. I think it's because so much happens between March and April to August.
Yeah,
with
and that's my thing. We got some kids that won't look the same come August that they look now.
Whether better or worse,
we even kicked around the idea of going ahead and doing middle school, but those 6th graders, man, they're growing so much and so fast, and we got about 16, 17 of them that's been working out after school, and that's going to be another good group, but they're going to change so much. Our coaches said we'd rather wait and start early. Yeah. And I just think that benefits us much, but I was kind of surprised. I figured everybody after last year would go the week early in fall camp route, but a lot of people are doing spring, so we'll get to go out and watch a little spring ball.
Yeah, there you go.
That works.
Well, now you've got an event where you're working on bringing some of those younger kids up.
That's right. We've got our little Wildcat youth football camp. We didn't get to have it last year because of COVID, but we're back in full swing this year. It's a chance for our kids to get out there and our young kids and our coaches and to get kind of eyes on them, because we don't see them over there at Sugar Creek. But I tell you, we've had a lot of kids from a lot of other schools coming. I think we got maybe 9 or 10 kids signed up from Athens. And,
nice, excellent.
Last year, or the first year we did it, I think we had a kid all the way from Minnesota. He was down staying with his grandparents. His grandparents signed him up.
Well, that's cool.
Wow, that's pretty good.
I think we had another kid from Atlanta, and so
he got a unique learning lesson in
that's right.
how people talk different.
Yeah, not only football but talking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But what's the dates on your football camp?
May 22nd. They need to try to get registered before next Friday, May 14th. It's $30, and they get a little football and a T-shirt. We're gonna feed them lunch, and if they wear their camp T-shirt to the games, we're gonna let them in. We're gonna let them in the games free. The varsity football games.
I wear an extra large, Coach.
What did you say? I missed that.
I wear an extra large.
Oh, you wear an extra large. But, you get a media patch.
Just trying to get those kids excited.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of excitement out there at West right now. I know some people are really fired up about all our sports programs. They're all doing real well, and that's a testament to our administration and our coaches. And
saw Coach Taylor Lowe's this morning. See if you can work on it.
He still ain't cut his hair.
His coiffure.
Nah, yeah, he does it just to just to mess with his wife, I think.
I saw him coming at me. He was like 10 foot away. I said, who's a tall, skinny guy?
I think if Jennifer came in and told him that she liked it, he'd shave it off.
Very possible. Coach, thank you so much for coming out here and joining us, man.
Hey,
it's always good
glad
to see
be
you.
out here.
Yeah, we'll plug the camp for you.
Absolutely.
Well, we appreciate it. I know we're excited to get over and watch some Trash Pandas.
What night you going?
I don't know yet.
Okay. I've got tickets for Thursday, so hopefully
I've been to several Biscuits games when we were down there, so it's a cool family thing, and we're excited to have the opportunity to go watch.
It is. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Coach Shelby Davis for West Limestone High School football coach. It's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Hey guys, this is Joanna Clements for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. I'd like to personally invite you to visit CEI Bookstore. While you're here, you'll find a wide selection of Bibles, gift items, trustworthy study materials, and more for you and your church. Our friendly staff will be happy to help you with your selections while you shop in the store. We even offer personalized Bible imprinting and gift wrapping. Not in the Athens area? Enjoy shopping with us online at truthbooks.com. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. Call 233-4430 or order online at Applebee's.com and pick your meal up with Carside to go. Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 in Athens, just off I-65. Eating good in the neighborhood.
Ardmore Telephone Company has been operating right here in your community since the 1950s. Over the years, we've brought you advanced communication services such as telephone, high-speed internet, and security systems. And going forward, we'll be right here ready to provide you with innovative services and the high level of customer service you've come to expect. At Ardmore Telephone, our proof is the test of time, running decades deep. We're Ardmore Telephone, and we are here to stay. For more details, call 1-800-830-9946 or visit ardmore.net.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side.
Hey everybody, this is former Auburn quarterback Ben Leard, and you are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the hour here, 11:03 in the a.m., except where this young man is. Josh Carey's in the Eastern time zone today.
He's up on Lookout
Mountain. Are you up on Lookout Mountain, Josh?
Not quite, but we've been on top of the lookouts the last couple of days with a couple wins.
Yes, I heard that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the voice of the Trash Pandas, Josh Carey, joining us here.
If you couldn't tell by that smooth, silky, sweet voice, he sounds a little bit better than me, but not by much.
You got to watch this guy, Josh. He's crazy.
Josh, how you doing, buddy? I'm sorry, Jay.
Hey, guys. How y'all?
Good. Right. Josh, it just seemed like when the storm moved in, the bats woke up.
Yeah, the team looked really listless through the first couple of games. I think a lot of that had to do with some great pitching by Chattanooga. But, yeah, as soon as those storms rolled through, it's like the script flipped. A lot of it had to do with some bad pitching by Chattanooga. But I think the guys just finally settled in, going out from Arizona to Alabama, getting acclimated to a new place, all the stresses of trying to find a place to live, and then on top of that, trying to get ready for a baseball season and go on the road. It can be stressful, but the guys settled in. They've won the last couple, and hopefully they can finish strong this week.
And just and then the whole thing about the nerves basically too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I know it just really for them. I know the butterflies are flying for sure.
Oh, sure. I mean, any opening day, it's nerve-wracking. I mean, you feel like a little kid again, at least for one day. And once you get through that first game, it becomes like old hat again. A lot of these guys, or I shouldn't say a lot, but some of them played in Mobile for the Bay Bears. And so they're familiar with the Southern League, but a lot of the guys have been in minor league baseball now for a while. They get it. And, they should be back to form. I'm sure they'll feel a little nervous on Tuesday as well, but we'll get through that and hopefully put on a good show.
Now, Matt Jones, the catcher, got the first home run in history, the Trash Pandas, and I was looking at his bio, and he played back in 2018, so I've kind of designated him as Crash Davis because he's the KG veteran and come in and hit the dinger. How does Coach do the catcher rotation? Is it just depending on who's pitching or daily rotation, or how does that work?
Well, so far it's been daily rotation. He's already used 3 catchers, and each of them provides something a little different. Anthony Mulrine he's actually probably more of the Crash Davis type in that he's a very cagey, savvy veteran. He knows how to handle a pitching staff. He'll be working with some of the younger guys. Jones, he's solid. I think he's a solid backup type of player. Who can really provide support, maybe a little more pop off the bench. The guy who I really like is Michael Cruz. He was a guy who broke his finger a couple years ago playing for the Angel system, and of course he missed most of 19, missed all of 20 like everyone did, and now he's back at it, and I think he's the best hitter out of the 3. He might not be the best defensively, but again, he provides a lot of pop as well, and had a big home run in that comeback on Wednesday.
And speaking of home runs, Martinez, how many at bats did he get in 3 home runs? That's impressive right there.
Yeah, 3 home runs, 5 at bats. He also had an RBI double. Actually, it was 6 at bats. So he's kind of an all or nothing guy. He has struck out a bunch of times. The team has really struggled with that, but they can also go deep. So 5 homers as a team yesterday. You had another one the day before, the big one by Cruz that got them back into the game, and then Jones in game 1. So this team has shown that it can grip it and rip it with the best of them, and just got to get the pitching to settle down now, and we'll see what happens.
Josh, it's a ticketing question. We're going to bring our little baseball team over next month to a game. And one of the families has a 2-year-old. Do they still need a ticket?
No, 2 or under, you get in for free. So
okay.
That's one of the perks. And for ticketing, we've got a whole bunch of options. Our single game tickets have been on sale for a while, but we do bring in groups. If you have 20 or more, you can either reserve a suite of some sort, or you can rent out a block of tickets in the general admission seating. So there are a lot of great options for that.
Okay. Well, my guy that was helping coach, he wanted me to ask just to make sure. So yeah, so we're gonna come out there and sit out in the burn and let the kids enjoy a ball game and have a good time.
Sounds good.
Who's gonna be starting on the mound tonight? Josh?
Well, Jay's been kind of going in circles a little bit with this one. I think the doubleheader really threw him off. I know last night it was Travis Heron, and I believe tonight, if I'm not mistaken, it will be Jake Lee, the right-hander out of Milford, Michigan. He's a 9th-round draft choice, so he's a little higher on the totem pole than some other guys. It'll be good to watch him get out there and get his first start under his belt. The funny thing about this year is you don't really know too much about these guys just because they've had a year off. So it'll be nice to watch him pitch. I'm praying for a 2-1 game for once.
Yeah,
but it'll be Jake out. I think it'll be Jake out there, but he could change that at any moment. But that's what we have right now.
Gotcha.
Josh, was you surprised of the roster moves even before the game Wednesday night? because we were all expecting to see Torrey Hunter Jr. and all of a sudden, boom, he's up
AAA.
City.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is the product of minor league baseball. The Angels had a few injuries at the big league level, and so they had to call up a few guys from AAA, and then the trickle down goes to AA. Obviously, AAA guys now need a few replacements, and that's where Torrey and Jake Gatewood both came in. I don't think either one will be up there very long. That's just my hunch. And that's not a knock on them. It's just that the guys who are now filling in for the Angels, they're going to be up there for a brief time, probably come back down, and once that happens, it'll knock Torrey and Jake back to Rocket City. But who knows? If one of them tears it up, you never know. But, Torrey himself has very limited baseball experience. He was a wide receiver at Notre Dame. That was, his commitment when he was in college. Didn't play too much baseball for the Irish. And he's only been playing professional ball now for a couple of seasons, and he's still learning. So I don't see him staying at AAA too terribly long, but you never know. Now,
it's just you in that in the booth by yourself, right?
That's right.
Because you'll release a moniker that'll come out, that'll toes the rubber. It's just something like that. I've been listening to you broadcast, man, and you never stop. So I'm a musician and a singer, so singing 3 hours for me is not much. But how do you keep that? Is it like a vocal thing? You have to keep yourself in shape to do?
Well, yeah, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to work myself into shape. In a perfect world, I would have a broadcast partner up there, but we're trying to limit things a little bit this year and kind of get our feet wet with all this. But yeah, for me, I've done it before. I just need probably about a week or two to really get my voice going. And, you can tell the pace of a game and when to stretch things out, when to go after certain stories or dip into certain anecdotes surrounding baseball and things like that just to keep the narrative going. Once you get to about the 7th or 8th inning, that's all pretty much done and you let the game take over. You just hope it doesn't drag too long. Unfortunately, a couple of those have already happened, but hopefully the guys will round into shape and we can have some hopefully 2.5 hour type of ball games.
Yeah, Josh, I was talking to Tom the other night during the game Wednesday, and I'm like, Josh don't even have time to take a sip of water. He's going right at it, 90-0.
Yeah, I got to do something to keep everyone listening, so I may as well talk.
Well, I get a kick out of how these baseball announcers go. They'll just be talking about something almost unrelated, and then there's a swing and a miss, and blah 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 blah.
That's a great point. Is that something you just kind of learn on the fly? Because y'all are so good at, in you. I've heard you do this many a time. Just be in the middle of telling, like Tim said, an incredible story. And you're like, fly ball out to left field. Smith's out 1 and 2. And then you go right back to your story, and it's really good, and you do a wonderful job at it.
Well, I appreciate it. But, it's something that makes baseball so unique. If you're doing basketball or football, you really have to stay in the action. With baseball, it's a long season. It's day after day. It's the grind, game to game. And if you focus too much on every single game, every single moment, you're going to wear yourself out, and you're probably going to wear the listener out as well. So, it's a very pastoral type of atmosphere. You're supposed to be sitting out on your back porch with the radio on and listening and enjoying things, and it's supposed to be a bit more of a relaxed atmosphere, and that's what story time is. And so when I do things like that, it breaks up the broadcast, and it also keeps my interest as well. So I always try to find different things like that to bring a different nuance to each broadcast, and hopefully I can keep coming up with something.
That's great. Well, Josh, good luck tonight, and bring it on back home Tuesday. I've got tickets for the Thursday game, so I should be there screaming and yelling.
Let's keep the rain away.
Keep the rain away. That's the truth.
Gosh.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. Let's knock on wood.
Absolutely. Thanks, Josh. We'll talk to you again next week.
Good call tonight, man.
Good call.
Right. Thanks, fellas. Appreciate it.
All right. Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of the Rocket City Trash Pandas, I was doing so good today. And then I just went right there. Rocket City Trash Pandas, Josh Caray, and listen to the game tonight in Chattanooga at 6. And we'll be right back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Missed part of this week's show? Archives are available on our website. You can also hear us on your favorite podcast platform, including iTunes, Google, Amazon, and more. Just check out the podcast page at tailgatetalk.net for a list of available apps and links. We'll be back with more of Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
This is Todd the Bod at Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Y'all know how great I sound every week on the radio. You can't imagine how good I look from getting my hair cut from Tammy and all the girls at Shireman's Barbershop. Please go see them at 115 North Marion Street and tell them Todd the Bod sent you.
Smith's Heating and Cooling in Elkmont is your friendly local contractor servicing most brands of equipment and proudly installing industry-leading Rheem systems. Whether it's an air conditioner, gas furnace, heat pump, or indoor air quality system, Smith's Heating and Cooling takes pride in their exceptional installation and 24/7 customer service after the fact. They offer financing too. Call 777-5450 today to schedule an appointment or a free no-obligation consultation. Smith's Heating and Cooling. Call 777-5450. Visit them on Facebook or online at smithsheatingandcoolingllc.com. If you're looking for that special gift for that special someone, it's waiting for you at Tammy's Fine Jewelry in Athens, a boutique jewelry store offering designs to fit your individual style, from classic to contemporary. Tammy's Fine Jewelry has bridal and gemstone jewelry just for you. Whether you want to spend $10,000 or $10,000, you get the same friendly service. Visit them on Facebook or just come fall in love at Tammy's Fine Jewelry, 206 West Market Street in Athens. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. Check out the WKAC sports page. Go to WKAC1080.com and click on the WKAC sports icon. You can listen to the current sports stream as well as game archives, past coaches shows, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk on demand. If you're on your smartphone, you can stay automatically updated as new items are posted. The WKAC sports page. Another reason why your best source for Limestone County sports is WKAC1080.com and 1080 WKAC.
Hello, this is Jeff Pugh, head football coach at East Limestone High School. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Live here on WKAC. Tom McClung, old Tomcat, alongside Todd the Bod Tomlin, Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And we've got here beside us Coach Oscar Bonds, head coach of the Tanner High School Rattlers. Coach, welcome.
How you doing?
I'm good, except I got celery stuck in my teeth. I'm gonna turn my mic up. Y'all go ahead, guys. I'm gonna get this.
We had Coach Parker on earlier. He's going in his third season next year. You going in your third or fourth?
Fourth. Okay, I think we're both going now fourth.
Oh, okay.
This was his third. He said this was his third, but he'll be going into his fourth next year.
So, and y'all are playing each other in spring game.
Spring game.
We won't tell you what he said. Wasn't pleasant. That's when you and him and the kids on the field. No, I'm kidding. So, did you have as many kids come out up to this point as you hoped for?
Oh, yeah. I got pretty much everybody that wanted.
Nice.
You know. So I could use about a couple more. You know, you always could use more, but, you know, the ones I got, they're going to compete and play hard.
Well, I can tell you one thing I've noticed, same with Coach Parker and Coach Bonds, is they both built. They done come in and been hitting the weights. I don't know if Coach Parker had a neck. He got that ball shaved head.
It's that COVID workout. They didn't have school, so they at home bumping up.
Hit the iron, man.
Got to stay tight for the ladies.
Todd, no, you killing me, man.
You never know.
Never know.
So coming from being a smaller school, it sounds great that you do have the kids that that you expect to be able to play, because depth is always an issue, I'm sure.
Smaller school, yeah.
You've got a lot of kids playing both ways, special teams included, and all that. How many returners do you have? How many did you lose?
Oh, well, I lost 5 seniors, so I pretty much got the bulk of my team. And don't get me wrong, those 5 seniors is pretty good. But, I got the bulk of my team back. Most of those guys got experience playing.
That's great.
Yeah, so we probably got about 7 starters returning on offense and about 7 or 8 on defense.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And a lot with Coach Parker, you've done a wonderful job creating a culture, atmosphere, and environment that is, of hard work, dedication,
hard work,
committed, and starting to see, returns on that.
Yeah.
It's
Remember you talking about your weight program when you first got there?
Oh man,
it's not there now, is it?
No,
it's
I got a
much better.
I got a freshman that benches 400 pounds.
That's what we're talking about.
And I think the strength of the team for us is really in the trenches this year. We're really solid up front.
That's where it starts.
We returned 4 offensive linemen out of 5. And the one we lost was an all-state honorable mention, but the guy we got bumping over, he's going to be pretty dang special.
That's awesome. And that's where it starts.
If you can move that offense, control that line of scrimmage, get it a couple yards back.
And that's on both sides. I feel like in the trenches, we're going to be pretty hard to move on both sides. We're 300 across the front on defense.
Wow.
There we go.
Yeah. Holy smoke. Yeah. 2A.
335 D tackle, 315 nose, and 290 DN.
Nice.
So we're pretty big.
That's intimidating too, man.
Yeah.
Just when you're on the other side of you're the other team and you're looking over there at warm-ups going, oh god, dog, man, I got to block that guy, or I got to
And they can actually move. They're not just like pluggers. They quick.
Wicked.
Well, good for you.
And then you got Skylar back, quarterback.
No, Skylar's at receiver. We moved Skylar midway through the season.
Okay.
We got KJ Parham at quarterback.
Okay.
It was a nice transition because Skylar's a really good receiver.
I remember us talking about that. Now. I'd forgotten about it.
Parham. Who's his parents?
KJ Parham, Carl Parham.
Carl?
Yeah. Yes,
I love Carl. Me and Carl's in high school together.
Oh, yeah.
Good guy.
Are you expecting to do anything differently on either side of the ball?
We're pretty much going to do the same thing offensively. Defensively, we're going to go more of a 3-4-5-2 front, more bare, and challenge you, beat us one-on-one.
Yeah.
And try to get in the box and see can you stop the run.
That's what big guys on the front. Use athletes.
We want to get in there and try to stop the run and make you throw the ball. So.
Yeah, and if you can do that in a 2A
makes it take
level,
one-dimensional. And mostly everybody want to try to run it more in 2A.
Yeah.
So I feel like we can man up some on the back end and try to stop the run.
That's awesome.
Now you guys almost made the playoffs last year.
We did.
You did make the playoffs. Okay, that's what I couldn't remember. I knew you were close, but you did make it.
We ended up finishing 6-4 and lost to Spring Garden. Went to the semis.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You're finally, y'all are as a team getting the return on all this hard work, dedication, and now the kids got a little taste of it for those that are returning. Now they're wanting to take it to that next level, and that's it's gonna be fun to see what y'all can do.
Right.
Now you playing week 0?
Oh yeah, we play Ardmore week 0.
Okay.
Don't know what to look forward to.
Yeah, they're still looking for a new coach. So.
Right.
I'm gonna miss him. He was fun to talk to.
They lost a lot of players.
Did they?
Good players, yeah.
What, they transferred? Okay.
Yeah. So.
I remember some of the seniors. He has some pretty good players out there.
Yeah.
So what do you expect Friday night in the spring game? Just basics or?
As far as
what are you looking for?
I'm looking for us to take the next step and be more physical. That's the biggest thing is physical and know what you're doing assignment wise. The least missed assignments, the better we play. I want us to play fast. So we try to create less thinking and let them play faster.
I was just finna say, that's the good thing about playing fast is you don't have time to think everything out. Your body has to react.
Right.
And all that, that's where all that hard work and practice comes in through repetition and all that. So I like that.
We challenge them to watch film. You know, we can get on Huddle and see how much film they're watching. If you can't watch film, if you're just getting it when we're showing it to you, you're not going to be the player that you want to become.
Yeah. And I noticed Red Bay got a new coach.
Oh, I didn't know.
Who is it?
Keith Childers.
From?
He was from Shelby County.
Oh, okay.
He had been I think they said he was at UNA at one time, OC at UNA, and then he was coach at.
See, the coach that left there, Coach Jackson.
Yeah.
He was my running back coach in high school.
Oh,
so
okay.
he called me when he took that Pope job.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, good guy.
Now, speaking of running backs, if you've never seen this guy on video in the college on ESPN, the first time I seen it, he's like, throwback. I said, all right, I pressed it. What? Coach Bond's going to fly. That was
as
good.
we get older, we get slower, don't we, brother?
You gain weight.
Yes, sir. I'm proud of every pound I got.
So how many kids y'all going to have on the team this
We'll
year?
probably have anywhere from 25 to 30.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Well, hey, makes that first year hold about 12.
About 14 varsity, and the rest of them was puppies. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
that was.
Well, I consider them all pretty much puppies because, like I said, when you're not very strong, it's not going to be good for you. Yeah. I'm just big about the weights, man. If you get in the weights and you work on your agility, you always got a chance.
Yeah,
that's right.
Especially at that level. Absolutely.
Right. Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Still going to be decided in the trenches.
Always. You can have great skill, but
yeah.
if
you can't get them to the edge or up the hole through the middle.
Yeah. Nope. That's exactly right. So it's going to be exciting to see what y'all can do this year.
Oh, yeah. Y'all come to the game next Friday?
I would love to.
Tim just brought it up about maybe
come on out there at Clements.
I don't know that I can. I can't say yes or no right now.
We may very well possibly be out there streaming it for y'all.
Yeah. Tell Parker to take it easy on us, man. You want to relay the message.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
See, I don't think he realizes how big y'all are. He didn't make any mention of it or say anything.
I bet he knows exactly how big they are.
I don't think he's seen any film.
He said he hadn't seen much.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he had
much video.
He's got finna let him fool. That's Parker for real.
Oh, man.
I tell you what, these coaches we have here in Limestone County, I'm gonna tell you, y'all do a great job.
Yeah, we're blessed to have so many.
I love what's going on at Tanner right now with you. I mean, that's my high school. I played senior baseball my senior year. So Judd, bless his heart, he's got kids out there that's never been on the field before.
He's got a whole bunch of young guys. He's playing with basically a middle school on varsity, but I just told him, you stick with it.
Judge,
those guys will be your guys that carry you.
Here's the thing: I knew Coach Meadows when he was that age or younger. So he'll right the ship. He'll get it going.
And and part of what you've had to do is, and I commend you for it. Tanner's got such a rich tradition,
history and tradition. They don't call it championship drive for nothing.
To be able to bring it back up to that, and you're getting there. And it's been a long road, I know, but that says a lot for you to stick it out. Because I'm telling you, after that first year, if it had been me, I might have went. Well, I don't know. There might be a couple of schools I might need to look at.
That's what I kind of try to say. We got 2 new coaches with Judd, and then Taylor took over basketball, and they had a rough year winning 1 game. And I just tell them, man, you just got to overcome the storm. It's just a storm. You'll come out of it.
Any of those guys help you as far as assistants go?
No, they don't.
Okay.
They don't.
Well, I mean, being a small school, seems like everybody's got to do everything.
Right.
That is great. Well, Coach, we want to wish you the best of luck this Friday night at 7 o'clock at Clements High School. And hopefully we can get out there and watch.
Rain, stay away.
All right, y'all come check us out.
Stay away. Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Look for Tailgate Talk on Facebook. Just search for Tailgate Talk and make the connection. Call or text us with your comments during the show at 256-812-1848. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. If you're running out of space and a yard sale just isn't an option, Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage gives you the choice. Midpoint Storage on Highway 72 East has traditional or climate-controlled units along with spaces for your boat or RV. Buddy Box offers convenient, secured, portable storage units delivered right to your home. They're both locally owned, too. Call 256-800-4249. Look for them on Facebook or online at midpoint.storage.com or buddyboxstorage.com. It's a win-win situation. Midpoint Storage and Buddy Box Storage. 256-800-4249. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
From day one, First National Bank has been built on a strong foundation of community first. First to lend a helping hand, first to help with community events and fundraisers, first to support local students, athletic programs, and civic organizations, first to support events like United Way, Relay for Life, and many more charitable events, and most importantly, working for our great community. Without you, there'd be no First National Bank. Making communities great together, that's what we strive for.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. WKAC wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to WKAC1080.com throughout the school year and click on the Tailgate Talk icon to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and 1080 WKAC.
Hi there, this is Kevin McLeod, former Auburn Tiger, former NFL running back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
I'm all about that action. 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 I said I'm all about that action.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got our Swami of the SEC, Mr. A.P. Steadham, on the phone with us. Welcome to the show, A.P.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. So glad to be on Applebee's Tailgate Talk, WKAC 1080 AM, Athens, Alabama.
So Jimbo Fisher said he was going to kick your tail.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, that was quite a commentary. That was all in fun, though.
Saban's response, though, was gold, though.
It was gold.
He's like, in golf?
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, he was right there standing in front of us, and he just made that little comment. He was in a playful mood. It was fun to watch him.
Of course, Lane Kiffin says, "Don't poke the bear, man."
But I mean,
right.
What else is he supposed to say? Sorry, folks, Alabama's going to beat us again for the upteenth time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I've heard coaches say those things. They're around the alumni and fans and things like that.
They're just trying to rally the troops.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's nothing. It's not serious. Yeah, no. But hey, it's going to happen at some point, I think.
Yeah. I mean, A&M's really good every year in and year out. So
they're getting there.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, they're going to have a new quarterback like Alabama.
Yeah.
So. We don't know until we see him play.
Now, did you said you were at the golf tournament this week?
This was at the function in Mobile, the Team Focus. Mike Gottfried has the event, and Nick Saban always comes to this event. I think it's 13 straight years. He never misses. Yeah, so there was I think 6 or 7 of us interviewing that evening. Yeah, and somebody asked him about the comment.
Gotcha.
AP news broke just about 5-10 minutes ago that Alabama picked up Henry To'oTo'o, the linebacker from Tennessee. So that'll sure help up that linebacking core for the Tide.
Yeah, that was long in the making, right? It took him quite a while to have that all get finished. So, yeah, anytime you pick up a player of that caliber, you think your defense is going to be better. So that's a great pickup for Alabama. The big loss for Tennessee.
And picked up a big tackle from IMG Academy. Dane Shore committed to the Tide this week.
And getting Jamison Williams too from Ohio State. So that's huge.
Yeah, the speedster. He's from St. Louis, I think, right? I think he's from Missouri, right? So, I mean, that's something Missouri could have picked him up. So here's another player coming into the league that another team probably had a shot at, but they end up coming to Alabama.
Well, I guarantee you they didn't come to sit the bench, so they had to. They show up and do their job, then get to
they're expecting to play.
Big stage, that's right.
Yeah, if you thought Alabama was a pro team before, watch out now. How they're going to
they
can pluck these players. It's going to be unbelievable what they do on this transfer portal business.
Well, what do you think about the transfer portal? You've been around the sport a lot longer, as long or more than we have.
I mean, I guess it's try to really to appease the players, and because the NCAA is in a fragile situation right now, so they're trying to make it as easy as they can for these players to move within the sport and not, have to have all these lawyers involved and things like that. So, but you're going to have to manage your roster a little bit differently, right? Because there's going to be a lot of dissatisfaction with playing time, and so every week you're gonna some of these players you got to coddle them, but those that want to be coddled at Alabama, I don't think it's going to work out. I mean, because it's all about the competition. So if you perform during the week and you perform during the games, things will be fine. If you're looking to get some automatic spot at Alabama, that's not the place to choose, because Nick Saban doesn't say that now.
No,
before all this came about, he doesn't promise you anything. He says if you work hard and you compete, and you're going to have every opportunity. So I think Alabama is slightly different than some other places because they can make those kind of statements, because so many players are willing to come to Alabama to, compete. Other schools, they're looking for players. They have to say it a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Differently.
I look at it like, after you graduated, yes, and if your coach that recruited you leaves, yes, then can do it.
Right.
But just to want to transfer because you don't feel like you're getting a play, and something else that might could lead to is not saying that it will, but maybe coaches at other schools are hearing about this disgruntled kid at such and such school. And then, I guess for lack of a better word, you can start tampering with them.
That's already going on.
What it is. You're not getting to play Georgia, but you can hear it, Arkansas or whatever.
Let's say the cell phones are not going out of business anytime
soon. And now, Georgia just passed it. Alabama had already passed it, where kids can benefit off their image, likeness, whatever, for playing in the university, which, and then, you still talk about pay and where does that end, is the third string catcher for the softball team going to get paid the same as the starting center for the football team?
AP said about the cell phones. Here's something I find ironic. Auburn has 2 defensive tackles enter the portal. A D-back enters the portal. Next thing you know, this supposedly NFL-ready cornerback from Vanderbilt enters the portal, known to Derek Mason. He's coming to Auburn. This kid from UAB, Tony Fair, he's we just happen to need have 2 defensive linemen transfer. So this kid from UAB transfers to Auburn. They know what's going on. But they know what's going on.
Oh, they know what's going on.
Yeah, they know a long time before we will.
It's going to be interesting in the fact that you mentioned about the disgruntled players. it's going to happen quite a bit. And like I said, I just describe it as the Wild West. I don't know how else to describe it. These first couple of years, how it's going to settle itself, and you know, what's going to transpire, what's going to become the norm, let's say.
Perfect example. What's the McClung kid that played basketball at Auburn?
No, he didn't. He didn't play at Auburn.
No. Well,
Auburn recruited him, but
he recruited him. Whatever.
Yeah, but I know
the
you.
Dude has been in the transfer portal in and out at least 3 times in 3 years.
Started at Georgetown, left them.
Yeah, Georgetown.
Texas Tech left them. I don't know where he's going
Auburn
now.
Was looking at, Auburn means that's why I guess I got that. But last week, a week and a half ago, he was at Texas Tech, had entered the transfer portal again. And then, I don't know, somebody got to him or he just changed his mind. And then about a week later, he takes himself right back out. You know, if you're a coach, how are you supposed to be trying to manage all of that? You know, I don't know.
Yeah. That's the red flag brigade right there.
Yes, it is
all the time, right?
Yes,
that's the red flag. Extraordinaire right there. Hey, how about that Georgia rule? Is a little bit unique where they said that if you make the money as a player, they want you to pool some of that money. Is that correct?
Oh,
Did you read
I didn't read
part
that.
of that
I
bill?
didn't know that. That's
Part of that bill. That was a strange thing. I thought all of a sudden now the player's making money, and now you're going to try to control his money.
Yeah, no.
And I thought that was that's a negative recruiting ploy.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
You go to Georgia, man. They're going to take your money.
Yeah.
And,
they're going to make you split it with other, X amount of people.
You can't get it till you get drafted.
That's right.
Yeah, I thought there's no end to the complexities that people could try to make with a rule. It's supposed to help athletes, and all of a sudden there's some negatives in there. I mean, it's unbelievable how they come up with these things.
And it's going to be interesting, too, moving forward to see if, are we going to see a star quarterback doing a Tide commercial? Or are we not going to see anybody, like video games or anybody, use a likeness of a particular player so they don't have to pay him anything? You know what I mean? There's like several athletes out there. We don't have to have this kid from Alabama on our, in our video game.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they think it would sell, X amount of millions of games, but more likely it wouldn't.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And you saw how Alabama came up with this internal organization called The Advantage. Did you read about that?
No.
Did you catch that? Okay, well, they're going to try to improve the brands of their players, and it's an internal organization at the University of Alabama, so they're going to partner with the players and try to improve the situation for them as well.
Gotcha.
So all these schools are going to do something different. They're getting ready for this NIL, name, image, and likeness, in various ways to help their athletes. You have to have that department, or it's like the first time Bill Battle went to the University of Alabama, and he said, "I want to speak to the person in the licensing department," and they said, "What
are you talking about?" Yeah. But you're right. You know what? I hadn't even thought about that aspect of it. Yeah. Now you've created a couple or 3 jobs of people that do nothing but work with the likeness and what's legal, what's not, and what's this and what's that, and so what a mess. I don't know.
And the most interesting thing for me, I think, is, okay, you're the quarterback at the University of Tennessee, and you come to the school with an agreement and pays X amount of dollars, and the school determines that, well, that's way too much to be paying you. And the agent involved will say, well, oh, yeah, so tell me the precedent.
Yeah.
There is none.
There's none.
Yeah, exactly.
There is none. So, how could you determine it's too much money to be paying the Tennessee quarterback?
Yeah, wow.
Or I don't know how that's. I mean, that's going to be an argument that we're going to hear, I think, from an agent or someone, because you realize that the governor of Alabama and then the Alabama quarterback, maybe those two positions. Maybe the Alabama quarterback's a little more powerful, maybe. You think, sometimes.
That's a great point. Yeah.
So true. Well, hey, Pete, it's been a great conversation, bud. Lots of stuff to watch and keep an eye on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Really enjoyed it and look forward to it. This, like I say, the Wild West is coming.
Yep.
Yes, sir, it is.
Who you got coming on your show this week?
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure yet. We're going to get somebody tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about maybe a commissioner I had in mind, because I want to speak about this NIL and the expansion of the college football playoff.
Nice.
Yes.
And what time can we catch you?
Oh, 8:05 on Monday. 8:05 on Monday.
And what
WHEP in Foley, Alabama.
There you go.
WHEP 1310 AM 92.5, and online into the smartphone apps too.
Awesome.
Excellent. Thanks, brother.
You.
Have a
Thank
good
you
one,
very
man.
much.
Talk to you next week.
Appreciate it. Thank you now. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's AP Steadham, our Swami of the SEC. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
AP Steadham, Heisman Trophy voter, Maxwell Award voter, and Biletnikoff Award voter can be heard every week on From the Press Box with AP on WHEP AM and FM in Foley, Alabama. He can also be found on Facebook and Twitter. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC.
This is Bella LaFontaine with Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We take care of all the basics. We take care of cockroaches, ants, wasps. As far as rodents go, most places they'll trap or poison, and that's the end of it. What we do is we're actually going to find the entry points, and we're going to take care of that for you. We do a lot of work with a lot of realtors here in town to bring houses to the closing table. So one of the big things about us is that we're not a sales company. We are a service provider. So we're not looking to meet a sales quota. We're looking to get a house ready to go to closing and get our customers taken care of. This is Bella LaFontaine, Crown Service Termite and Pest Control. We are located at 3413 6th Avenue in Huntsville, Alabama. Phone number is 256-701-7095.
Accidents happen. It's a part of life. So next time a wreck is a part of your life, Sides Auto Body Repair is there to lend a hand. Since 1987, Sides Auto Body Repair has been guiding customers through the repair process with as little stress as possible, offering free estimates, a limited lifetime warranty on their work, as well as saving you the headache of handling the insurance paperwork. They're also ICAR Platinum certified and can boast over 60 years of combined experience. Call their Highway 72 West location at 230-6464 or Highway 72 East at 444-0729. Either way, call them first. Sides Auto Body Repair.
Ardmore Telephone Company has been operating right here in your community since the 1950s. Over the years, we've brought you advanced communication services such as telephone, high-speed internet, and security systems. And going forward, we'll be right here ready to provide you with innovative services and the high level of customer service you've come to expect. At Ardmore Telephone, our proof is the test of time, running decades deep. We're Ardmore Telephone, and we are here to stay. For more details, call 1-800-830-9946 or visit ardmore.net.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
This is Todd the Bod at Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Y'all know how great I sound every week on the radio. You can't imagine how good I look from getting my hair cut from Tammy and all the girls at Shireman's Barbershop. Please go see them at 115 North Marion Street and tell them Todd the Bod sent you.
Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with the Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hi, this is Glenn DiTullio, head coach of the Huntsville Havoc, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
And welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, old Tomcat, alongside Todd the Bod Tomlin, Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and we've got the head coach of the ABS, Athens Bible School basketball team, sitting at the end of the table, a head foot taller than everybody else. Rusty Brand.
He's sitting down and I'm standing up. He's still taller
than you are, man.
Well, these are high chairs, man. I'm sitting up high.
Oh, brother. How you,
Coach?
How's it going?
Good, man. How good is it to be in person again?
In person
I think the last 2 times I've talked to you guys been over the phone. So,
yeah, that's no fun.
You know, I brought my mask with me just in case they made me wear it come in. I didn't know what they'd do, but it's
and look at all these appetizers Applebee's brought out here for you.
That's nice, man.
Need to dig into some of them.
Anyway, good to see you guys.
Good to see you too. What's going on in the off season for basketball?
Well,
you had that brand new gym to play in this year.
Yeah. Well, you know, we try to, for the most part, we like a lot of schools, schools, a lot of kids play multiple sports. So, baseball just kind of wrapped up. So we try to stay out of the way and let them finish. But, we're getting ready actually starting next week to get back in the gym. So
that's great.
We gave everybody a week off between. You wish you could give kids more time off, but every school struggles with that. It's not, as we old guys say, it ain't like it was when I played. But so we're going to get back and start lifting again next week. We've got some plans. The state gives you 3 weeks in the summer that you can play, so we've kind of got that schedule almost built out, and we'll go at it again.
Yeah.
So
y'all are doing team camps?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah, we kind of do a couple things. One, we've got some parents that have some cabins down on the water, so we kind of sneak away for a couple days with the kids, a little retreat.
That's nice.
Gym that's not too far away, we'll go and practice at. But real good team building thing.
Yeah.
The kids have a great time. Of course, hey, the old guys that get to go have a good time too. We really enjoyed that, and then we'll come out of that. We'll practice some. We'll play some games, and then we're hoping, or the plan is to go to a team camp at Jack State this year.
Okay,
So,
cool.
I love that retreat idea, though, man. That's a great bonding experience.
It is.
And to create that team atmosphere, and that's great.
Look, we all want to win. We all want, everybody's chasing the same thing from that regard. But what you really want to do is create some good memories.
Absolutely.
You want those guys to, Lord willing, wake up one day in their our age, they look back on those days and smile, and then hopefully they're trying to do the same thing with other guys. So, it's a lot of fun, and we try to turn it on, have intense practice when we're there, and then turn it off and relax and let them kind of get in kayaks
sort of and you can do that
some
in
other
that kind of
things.
atmosphere.
You can,
I'm
you
sure it's a beautiful place to be, and all that.
It is.
And then going for the team. So, if you go to you said Jack State.
That's what the plan is. Yeah.
All right, how many teams usually, or do you know?
We hadn't been there before. I've always had an interest in Jack State because I went there. So I got an email from one of their assistant coaches down there, said they were coordinating one, and so I reached out to him. We talked, and of course he's still kind of getting responses from people, but he felt like that they kind of do it in a couple divisions, a small school and a large school. So, we're going to fall in that small school division, of course.
That was going to be my next question. Like, you're not going to be going up against 5A.
Yeah, no, and that's what I told him. I said, look, it's hey, those are short games or team camps. Well, you do whatever. You can take a butt whooping for the 30, 45 minutes that last, but for us to be real competitive, don't sticking us up against Oxford or Anniston. It's probably not going to benefit anybody. So and he gets that, and the plan is we'll play probably 3. We'll only be there 2 days. We'll play 3 games both days, and I would say probably 3A and lower would be the competition we would play.
Well, I was going to ask if there was any team training or coaching from the college point, but if you're playing 3 games a day, I
think it's a lot of, like most of those. It's it's probably a moneymaker for them. Get as many teams to come in, and they supply the officials. They let you play at least 1 game on their main floor, so that'd be fun.
Kids love that.
So if we do 2 days, we'll get at least 2 games there, and that'll be a neat experience for them. And we'll stay in the dorm, so that'll be a kind of neat experience.
Yeah.
So you want to do some stuff like that. You want to get better, obviously, but I want them to have good experience as well. So should be fun.
That first day in the dorm like that, it's just a little bit of freedom for them.
Probably.
When I was growing up, I went to David Lipscomb.
Oh yeah.
And so back then it was really brutal. It was more like going to Army, so not a good experience. And then like a dummy, I went back the following year.
Yeah.
But I also went to William Sanderson, Coach Sanderson's camp.
Yeah.
And we stayed in Tutwiler, the girls, and there was several other camps going on. So that was much more like a college type deal.
So those Lipscomb
memories,
camps,
like you
man,
just said, are just fun, man. Yeah, Lipscomb. Oh, Coach.
They don't do it like that.
No.
They don't do it like that now.
We'd check in on Sunday.
Yep.
And you'd check out on Saturday.
Yeah.
And it was
and
it
a lot
was
of praying in between.
Yeah, it was
like Sunday. Coach, you probably remember this. So more kids are coming in, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And Sunday, it's a big deal. It's like go get dressed, go to the gym. And they're like, listen, when Coach Myers walks in the door, he better not hear one ball bounce. Not one ball bounce. And you're looking around, it's like 250 kids in there. A ball's going to bounce.
Yeah.
Sure enough, right? He comes walking in. Bop, 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 hear the balls bounce, and he would either make you run or sit on the wall, or it'd always be some kind of more like, oh my gosh, what we got ourselves into.
Yeah, he did that, and then he would say after you did the push-ups, you ran or wall sits or whatever, he'd say, all right, on the whistle, everybody get behind the free throw line. So, he'd be facing it. He wanted all 250 kids crammed between free throw line and the wall. So everybody do it. And every time I went, and I went 4 or 5 years, there'd be a kid with his feet hanging over the free throw line, and he'd say, "What were my instructions?" Everybody get on the wall again, So and he would set the tone for the week, man.
But you know what? Learned so much. Like you had a pad.
Oh yeah.
That they made you carry around to write down, these gems that he would give you. And I remember one night, it's like 1 in the morning. Listen, your day started at 6 a.m. They were kind enough to give you the opportunity you could either choose free throw shooting or rebounding or boxing. There was a couple little things you could choose from before you went to breakfast. And then you had instruction all day and then maybe one game or whatever. But anyway, some kid had got caught on the phone after curfew. Bam, 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 get up, go to the gym, sat on that wall at like 12:31 in the morning. And I remember Brody Black was with me. And the edge of the bleachers were pulled out where he was standing just enough where those kids could sit their little tail right there, but not on mine. I was an inch off of it, and my legs were just trembling, man. And,
that's great.
But Coach Myers was such a good coach.
My senior year, I got to go up there. They were recruiting me. I ended up not going there, but they were recruiting me, so I got to go up and be a counselor and work out with their team for the week.
You got payback.
Well, a little bit. Yeah, I was young, of course, but I got to be around Coach Meyer a lot, and he was a neat guy. I mean, as intense maybe as anybody you've ever seen, and he would get a lot of accolades from the big dogs. Coach K and everybody else would say that's your basketball guy. That's the guy that knows.
Everybody kept on waiting for him to be the next Vanderbilt coach or the next whoever coach. He was so good, but he loved Lipscomb, and of course he went on to coach at other colleges before he died. Probably 6 years ago.
Probably something like that. Yeah.
But going back to Bible school.
Sure. By the way, I still have my notebook. Do you use from those days?
Dude. Man, I got it in the bin.
That's
I don't go back and read it enough. I need to just go tell them what kind of good stuff's in there to help me with life skills. But Tim said that I kept on telling Tim, man, whenever the Bible school gym got torn down, the old one, that they should sell pieces of it.
Yeah.
I said, man, I was the East guy, but I had a lot of good memories in that gym as well. Yeah. And he said that's what y'all are going to possibly do or looking at doing?
Yeah, so we don't own the property anymore. We sold everything, and so we sort of, when you do that, whoever buys it, it's yours now, right? So a couple transactions. So Bryant Bank owns it now, and they're coming into town. Daniel Clements, if you guys may or may not know him. Yeah, he's the old ABS guy. He's been with Bryant Bank for a while now, and so he kind of knowing, the history and everything, they're planning to demo the gym, of course, and he talked to sort of the folks there, and they've organized that their demo company's going to cut it up in manageable sections for us and give it back to us. And so our plan to do that is exactly what you said. There's a lot of good memories there.
Heck yeah.
If you don't do that, what's going to happen to that wood? It's just going to get thrown in a pile. So we don't have all the details yet. They're trying to get things ready to demo it, but so they haven't picked a date yet. But the plan is they're going to cut it up for us. For insurance reasons, we can't go in there and all that stuff. And they're going to deliver it to wherever we tell them, and then we're going to sell it in big chunks if people want a big chunk, or if they want smaller, we're going to be there to cut it up. And we expect it'll take a while. I mean, I don't know that
it's a big undertaking.
Yeah, it'll be something that we'll probably have a big interest early, and then we'll kind of sell it in pieces after that. But
when East Limestone tore down our old gym, I went and Coach Dennis Black actually even helped me that day. I went up there with a saw and cut up a lot of pieces of it.
That's awesome.
And I've had pencils and pens made out of some of the wood, picture frames, giving it to a lot of my friends, who played there. And I wish I could cut up more, but you talking about work, man. They weren't playing when they put those old gym floors down.
Yeah, and that floor, I don't know if the experience there, but there's parts where the floor may be too thin in some places, been there so long. But anyway, it's there's been a lot of interest. We sent out a note to sort of our patrons, if you will, in our database, and best way, if anybody is interested, is probably email me. For some reason, I got to be the point guy on that. I don't know how. But it's just my name, rusty.brand@athensbibleschool.org. You'll email me. We're just kind of creating a spreadsheet so we have everybody's information that is for sure interested. And then, from there, once we get the details on this date, we're going to be doing this, then we're going to kind of get that back out to everybody.
That's Rusty.brand.
Yes, sir, at athensbibleschool.org.
Get a piece of that stage for Tim's old group.
Yeah.
That's right. Flashbacks.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Rusty, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, guys. Great to see you guys. Enjoyed it, man. Appreciate it, guys.
And ladies and gentlemen, once again, we've reached the end of the show. So on behalf of Todd the Bod Tomlin, Tojo J. Vassar, producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, my name's Tom McClung. Old Tom Cat, we ain't got to go home, but we got to get ourselves up out of here. We'll talk to you next week.
If you're looking for that special gift for that special someone, it's waiting for you at Tammy's Fine Jewelry in Athens, a boutique jewelry store offering designs to fit your individual style, from classic to contemporary. Tammy's Fine Jewelry has bridal and gemstone jewelry just for you. Whether you want to spend $10,000 or $10,000, you get the same friendly service. Visit them on Facebook or just come fall in love at Tammy's Fine Jewelry, 206 West Market Street in Athens.
Hey guys, this is Joanna for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. Many of you are searching for Bible study materials for your Bible classes. Our best-selling Bible curriculum, Discovering God's Way, is a reliable tool for teaching students of all ages through the Bible in its entirety. We're sure you'll love this curriculum, and if you'd like to see other options of Bible classes, we'll be happy to help you select from our topical studies. So stop struggling with the search and come by and let us help you select reliable and meaningful study materials for your class today. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Smith's Heating and Cooling in Elkmont is your friendly local contractor servicing most brands of equipment and proudly installing industry-leading Rheem systems. Whether it's an air conditioner, gas furnace, heat pump, or indoor air quality system, Smith's Heating and Cooling takes pride in their exceptional installation and 24/7 customer service after the fact. They offer financing too. Call 777-5450 today to schedule an appointment or a free no-obligation consultation. Smith's Heating and Cooling. Call 777-5450. Visit them on Facebook or online at smithsheatingandcoolingllc.com. Need custom screen printing or other promotional products? Got You Covered Screen Printing and More in Athens is, got you covered. Screen printing, promotional items, stickers, graphic design, vinyl for signs and garments, and other customized products. They also offer local pickup and delivery services, rush orders, volume discounts, and can customize any project to meet your needs. Got You Covered guarantees to get the job done and will work hard to make sure you're completely satisfied. Call today, 444-4500, or stop by and see them at 389 West Sandifer Road in Athens. Got You Covered Screen Printing and More. You've been listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill on Highway 72 East in Athens, just off I-65. You can hear the archive of this and other shows online at tailgatetalk.net. Applebee's Tailgate Talk is a production of Play Action Sports on 1080 WKAC.